So before I get this started, I just want to say, I forgot to enable the setting on my VR headset where whenever you record, it also records the mic audio. So I'm going to have to narrate this entire thing, and it's going to take a little bit longer than it should. So please bear with me, and I'm sorry. I forgot, okay? Let's get right into the video. Okay guys, I hopped on Blatant Sorcery and looked at the warp frog symbol, marveling over it. I really thought that I was actually narrating this in real time. But now, I'm sitting here having to narrate it on false audio. Very unfortunate. So, I just created this little character for Crystal Hunt, and I selected this body crystal because it looked pretty cool, and I like being strong and shit. I thought that would make me really strong, which it kind of did. Okay, let's just... I was sitting here selecting my character as well, selecting it based off of, like, myself. Wait, no, I was not selecting my character. I was selecting the difficulty. I'm fucking stupid. I'm just gonna kill myself. Never mind, I'm not. I was selecting my character right here based off of how I look in real life. I eventually chose a Radian, and yeah, that's how it was. Chose a Radian. Yeah. And then I went through an even longer process of choosing my character because I'm fucking stupid. And I just keep stalling pretty much. No, I wasn't stalling. I was just exploring the new game. Because actually, I originally played this so long ago. It was like before it even had those all the spell merges. The only one spell merges that they had back then was the gravity spell whenever I played. And then I got to experience the lightning merge and the fire merge spells and all that shit. And then just couldn't play it anymore. Because my Oculus Quest 2 just decided to fucking not work on me. So, yeah. I got a new VR. And now, the recording's lagging a little bit. I don't know what's happening right here. Okay. Yep. That was a little interesting, I guess. I was looking at the scenery, saying it looks pretty beautiful, looking at that little nebula star, that little thing with the lightning coming up. It was pretty cool looking. I got in here and I was lagging around a little bit, but then it stopped lagging. I started reading this. You can read it yourself. I don't want to read it again because honestly it's kind of useless. Yeah. I honestly don't care about the lore all that much. I just want to fucking beat people up. So yeah, I was sitting here like, what's going on? What's going on? And then I saw this dead guy. I was gonna stab him, but I didn't have anything on me. But I found something that he had. A little knife here. And then I decided to try and stab him, but I couldn't. The game wouldn't let me. Here I start lagging a little bit, okay. And then here's this lady. And I just murdered her in cold blood. Thank God I'm not monetized just yet, because I would have to blur that, and that's extra work, and I don't like extra work. Teehee. I started wiping the blood off the blade or whatever, because I'm a psychopath, I guess. And then I saw this lore, and then I threw it away because I don't really care about the lore. I'll read up on the lore later, I guess. And then I started jumping around doing parkour, and I found some apples. And I realized that I could kick. And I just now realized that I had an inventory, because I do remember seeing this one time. Because there was this, like, guy, I don't know what his name was. I think it was the Baron. Maybe I think that's the creator of the game. He made like a little sneak peek of like the full release of Blade Sorcery. I don't fucking know, but yeah, I was just messing around, doing what it was telling me to do, and there was obviously a clear path. Threw away some more lore, and I saw these little things that I could probably climb on. And what do you know? I decided to climb on them. I failed that parkour at first because I'm not the most intelligent feller in the world. And, yeah, I hit my hand a lot. A lot. Throughout this entire video, at least. I didn't hit it a bunch let's
see how they handle
in this very moment, but the next video that comes out is gonna have the mic audio, so you're probably gonna be able to hear me fucking boinking my head. Here I was trying to decide what part is sharper, and I figured out that it was these sides. But I was also still stupid in not matching them. Yeah, those sides weren't actually as sharp, but I still slit her throat and killed her. Because, I don't really care. And then, yeah. I went back to climbing. I found out that you can climb better on these specific ones. And then I climbed onto this little thingamajig. And, yeah, I was swinging myself around like a little monkey. Yep, that's my best monkey impression. Hope you like it. Here I go. And then I figured out that you can do that still. I don't think I'm gonna do that much, because, it's a little inappropriate, but I know it's just for, like, adjusting the weapons and shit. And, like, sliding down ropes, but I always take things to the dirty side, because I'm a weirdo that doesn't deserve to live. Actually, you know what? I think I do. But I continue traversing through this cave, and I find this little fella and decide to hack and slash him like the hashling and slasher. And snuck up on this person. And I was going to cut her feet off, but unfortunately I got cut short of that. Because I missed.
Here we go.
And kind of made a little bit of noise. But I still won because I'm just like that, and I just slashed her face off. This game makes me feel like Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't know why. I then recognized this from the original game whenever it was like with the gravity merge and the lightning merge and the fire merge. And yeah, that was pretty much it back then. And I remember trying to shoot the little lightning thing in that little hole in that door, thinking that it would do something. Those little tall things weren't there previously, I don't think. But yeah, I thought I was doing something. I thought I was smart. I thought I was like actually like unlocking something back then, but I really didn't. I hope I find out what it does later, though. Whenever I don't know. Can you beat the game? I don't know. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this time I just remembered something. I don't know why it was so bright, honestly. I was actually kind of like freaked out. And then I was pointing over to that thing, and I was like, oh yeah, I recognized that whenever it was on the play screen. And I was like, what's that? And I took damage, and I didn't enable the see your wrist health or health on your wrist. But now I have enabled it in sandbox mode and messed around a little bit. And yeah, all is good. I do remember there being a falcon. Oh wait, I think I turned it on right here. Yeah, I turned it on right here. Okay, yeah. I was being more intelligent, and I decided to turn it on. So yeah, here I are. And I said that the green stuff on the wrist seems like it's mana. And yeah, I really hope that the mana doesn't get to me, because I hated the mana so much. I hated that mana system, because it was so hard. And then I mentioned how pretty the water looks this now, instead of that stupid blue dull color. I started swimming and found the prime technique for swimming. I was looking for a specific item, the falcon. I remember finding it one time. I don't know if it's called the falcon or not, but yeah, I remember finding it one time in a little like shipwreck. And I think, oh my god, I think that I can find it again. And I do want it, because I do remember it being very sharp. So I leaped out of the water like the dolphin I am, and swam down to this ship. I quickly realized that was probably not the right ship, because I remember it not being that deep. But yeah, it's been a little bit since I've been in this game, so I was kind of excited to swim around and shit. And there I was, swimming around. I got on this one, thought it was in here. However, it was not. And yeah. I spent a while looking around for this thing, and I kind of wasted a bunch of time. So you know what, I'm just going to speed this up for you so you don't have to go through watching this. And by this point, I was finally out of the water, and my arms were a little tired from the swimming. I must admit, this game is a workout whenever you're swimming. And I was kind of just running around now, and the screen was less bright, which made me very happy. So I decided to actually get to the chase this time, instead of running around looking for a specific sword off the bat. I don't even think I could achieve it at that point. I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to achieve it whenever you're this early on in. And I started walking around like a little goober and deciding what to do. Good thing I had the safety straps on, because I just almost threw my controller. I saw this little map and I recognized it. I remember going to the canyon map a lot in the sandbox mode of the game whenever that was the only thing. But I decided to ignore that for a second and go inside of my home. Who doesn't like a little bit of home time? I found out how you can run faster, and it's by swinging your arms. Yeah, it kind of sucks. But I saw this little crystal, and I thought maybe I put it in one of those holsters. But I was also looking at the lore, but I decided to not read it whatsoever, and I put it in there. You know why? Because I remember this thing. I remember seeing it in the home, and I thought maybe I put one of the spells in there by casting fireball or any of that shit, and just holding it in that thing. Turns out it actually has a use with spells. It's quite neat. I have this little thingamajiggy, which is a dive strike. Throughout this entire video, I'm sorry for the stutter. Throughout this entire video, I did not know how to use it. I thought I had to swing harder, and that ended up just making me hit my ladder, and it kind of hurt. Because yes, I have a ladder that goes up to my bed. Yeah, I ended up hitting it, and it hurt. But luckily, I didn't break a finger at all. So I continued with the video, still not knowing how to use it. I tried to use it with the knife and all that shit, but unfortunately it did not work. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I decided to go try again and again and again. But I still kept on failing. I decided to go up to the little thingamajiggy again and threw away some lore again. But I used my telekinesis, forgetting that I'm gonna have to probably level up my gravity spell in order to use the force push on the things. So yeah, here I am, a little Dumbo walking with a knife, trying to dive strike, but I can't. Because you know why? I'm stupid. I'm fucking stupid. But yeah, I kept on failing, and I just decided to do like one of those outpost quests or whatever for once. Because it's kind of boring just sitting here fucking around with no enemies to kill. Anyways, yeah, I decided to go to the outpost. Wait, no, I decided to go to the Merchant's Keep, or the Baron's, because I saw it, and I was like, what's this? Is this a shop? Can I buy things? And I just got a little happy, because I love buying things. And I maybe thought that the Falchion is in this waters, but, it in fact isn't. And I'm just stupid. And of course, in my classic fashion, my recording lags for a second. But it really doesn't matter because it stopped lagging for a little bit. I decided to run and jump, thinking that it goes really fast whenever it doesn't. I do like fly kicking people in the head like that. I don't know why my foot looked like that whenever I fly kicked it. Very stretched out. But anyways, yeah, we're walking around the shop looking to what to buy. Because, of course, I'm greedy and want things to buy. I decided to beat up this merchant and accidentally one-shot him with a kick straight to the butthole. And it made me reload because I killed him. Made me kind of chuckle a little bit. Yeah. So, I look at what I can spawn, because I'm like, oh, I can spawn things in the actual crystal hunt mode? No, I can't. Of course I can't. But, yeah, I walk around and I look at him. He's putting his hands over the fire, warming up. And I decide that is the perfect opportunity to boot him in the head with my fist.
Easy there.
He said easy there. And then he said he's not looking for trouble or some shit. I tried to grab him by the neck, but then I kicked him. I can't grab him, unfortunately. But I keep on fly kicking him in the head because I'm stubborn and I want to kill him. I also heard some chickens this way. And I was like, oh, chickens? I want chickens. I love chickens. So my dumbass went ahead and got sidetracked again. I'm sorry, I just keep on getting sidetracked in all these videos. Waste so much time. And I was looking for all these chickens and I saw some lure and threw it away. Classical illiterate boy. And anyway, I hopped up this entire thing because I'm just him. And unfortunately, I did not see any chickens anywhere, which made me kind of sad. So, yeah. I took a big fall. Like a big fall, and I was hurting. And I was checking my actual HP to see how much I had left. And, yeah. Kind of hurt. Trying to do that still little fly dive strike thingamajiggy. But I still failed. Yeah. I still failed. I looked at all this and I was like, I'm gonna sell this shit. Because I honestly really want to get some more gold so I can buy more stuff. Who doesn't want to buy more stuff? We all love buying stuff, right? Yeah, we do. But, unfortunately I cannot sell any of that stuff. I wish I could sell my journal for more. Did I just say journal? I'm fucking stupid. Oh my god. Oh yeah, and I fly kicked him right in the face. That was kind of satisfying. It made me chuckle a little bit too. I saw this little mallet, and I must admit, I am a sucker for blunt weapons. Because I actually do really like belting people over the head with blunt weapons. It's actually very fun. And, I unfortunately killed him. And, kept beating him over the head with it. Like an idiot. This happened a lot. I did actually, boot the man. Oh my god. Boot the Baron. A lot, okay? I found this little rusty knife, and I decided to test it out because there's no dummies here. So, the Baron got British person. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it. British person.
Careful, mate.
And yeah, I just stabbed him. I checked my inventory and yeah. I saw that thingamajiggy, and I was like, I need that. And yeah, I actually bought it. But first, I had to test it.
Please don't do that.
He tried to run away, but I stabbed him right in the arm where his hand got cut off. Poor Baron. I didn't mean anything by that. And I slashed his throat open and he died. Wow. I need to really get some manners. Teehee. I don't know why I just did teehee, but I don't know. I'd fully regen on HP somehow, but yeah. I saw the rusty knife again, and I tried to stab myself. I don't know why I tried to stab myself, but just don't question it. I decided to buy this thing.
Beautiful sword.
Because it looked pretty cool and sharp.
You got a good deal.
Even though it is rusty. And here we are. I also saw this rake and I was like, hey, I should get this rake, man. I actually should get this rake. But I couldn't. Even though the rake would be a fun, brutal weapon of just stabbing people. Like it's a pitchfork. I also didn't understand the point of this weapon because it seemed to be sheathed and it seemed to just be blunt, not sharp, and it's in the shape of a sword, which seems stupid. And I also saw this meat cleaver and pictured how I would jab and chop up meat, human meat. And I grabbed this mallet and beat the Baron over the head with it. One foul swipe and he died. Yeah, I know. I'm him. And, yeah, I decided that was enough, I think. Yeah, I did. Because I finally actually came to my senses and stopped getting sidetracked. Here I go into the first outpost. This first outpost is going to be a struggle. Because, you know, I'm not that good at the combat yet. Because I used to be. But I think I've lost some of that skill. If you can hear my mom in the background, just ignore it. She's insane sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, this little fellow here is just being weird and just messing around because he's stupid. Okay, my mom's actually tweaking. What the hell is happening? Yeah. Let's just stab this fella, is what I decided. So I chose the secret art of sneaking around. The person started walking away already, and I tried to grab her by the mouth and cover it. But I also grabbed her sword and just killed her. Yeah. I'm a little stupid and a little bad at the game, but I was also waiting for someone to come out, because I just stabbed a woman, she was like, ugh! But fortunately, nobody came out. It is kind of unfortunate in a way, because I would have stabbed that motherfucker in the face. I then snuck up on this person and found them lacking. Oh, and he drawed his sword, but I took it from him. And I tried to cover his mouth, but I already alerted someone, so I just stabbed him a bunch of times. Then I found this lady who spotted me. And, I stabbed her in the face, and she tweaked out with her neck. You see that? It's like she has Tourette's. This person tried to lightning me, and I know better than that, so I just stabbed her right in the throat. A bunch of extra stuff that is unnecessary. I tried to lure other people down into investigating by tossing her body down there. That way they investigate, and then I jumped down and stabbed them. However, nobody came down to her rescue, even though she was already dead. Stupid. And I dropped down, started traversing through the dark tunnels. I saw some water, and I became happy, because the water looks very realistic. This entire game looks actually very realistic and neat. I somehow just killed both of them without them drawing their swords, even though they were archers. I found this door, and what do you know? There's a chest in it. I opened the chest and I saw these little statues here. Of course, I didn't really do much with these because I didn't really know what to do with them. But I kept walking around, and I also had some mac and cheese that my dad had delivered me. So I was, of course, going to eat it, man. As you can see, I'm kneeled down in real life and just slurping up that mac and cheese like an absolute king. I stood up after a little bit, though. Still eating, though, because I'm a big back, as the people of my generation would say. And, Yep, eating gameplay. Let's go. Oh yeah, eating gameplay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, hurry up, me. Hurry up and, get to the game already. This mac and cheese is not as important as you playing the game. Get up. Okay. Yeah, I think my old self is just dragging it at this point. But, I finally started to stand up. Yay. Okay, hurry up. I don't know why I was eating that much. I was gobbling up like a turkey. But I eventually stood up and started walking out. I decided to take this guy's bow and quiver. I took his quiver and shit, and I tried to put that in there. Okay, I don't know why my mom keeps on coming in my room while I'm trying to narrate this fucking video, but it's getting really annoying, okay? I'm very sorry. It's getting so annoying. But, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I climb up here, right? I climb up here. I leap up. And I notice that there's nobody around that saw me. So I go over here and I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. And I go back down into the caves, making me kind of sad because I did like the outdoors scenery in this game. It's very neat. I whipped out the bow and arrow because I'm just a weirdo. And I jumped down and climbed down the rope unnecessarily. I walked in here and sneaked around. I hate these little pop-ups right here. They keep on getting in the way of the game. I opened this door by kicking it, and I searched the hay bales, because everybody knows that there's going to be something in the hay bales. And I found this little statue. Yeah, that's pretty much all I found, is a little statue. And, yeah. Here I go. Jumping up in the attic. Looking for trouble. Because I'm a troublesome fella. And I decided to shoot this woman right in the gut. But, of course I missed. Because it's up close and it's stupid. But I still grabbed the arrow back. I stabbed her. I stabbed her. And I stabbed her. I was gonna toss her down there, but yeah, I didn't. I put that back in the quiver, of course, thinking that I would be able to keep that bow and arrow at the end of this outpost. But unfortunately, no, that's not how that works. Tried to get down from that way, but then I noticed that there was a ladder. Silly me. I still tried to sneak up on this guy, even though I was in plain sight. And, I got hit. Yeah, I got hit. And I got hit again. But I didn't take all that much damage because they were just little foul swipes. This lady somehow didn't notice me after I just did all that. But, you know, maybe you're just oblivious. Maybe she was broken up with. Okay, that's enough. That was a little fucked up right there. I'm regretting that. I'm kind of regretting doing that. Not gonna censor it though. Okay, I might censor that. That was kind of scary. I'm sorry, guys. That was kind of scary. I picked up this pickaxe, and I was like, "Let's go mining!" Oh, and I saw this meat hook, and I was like, probably nothing that we could do with that meat hook. Decided to go the way that is lit up with the blue shit. So, yeah, because typical me, going the way with the blue shit. Because whenever I see colors or light, I go that way. I don't even know if I went that way, to be honest. I can never even predict myself. But I'm pretty sure I went that way. I'm pretty sure. Come on. $100 I went that way. I decided to start eating more mac and cheese, I guess. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I ate more mac and cheese. What a big back. What an absolute big back. Let's just wait for past tense me to eat the mac and cheese. Okay, I'm pretty sure I finished the mac and cheese right here. No, I went this way. Okay. You know what? Just take my money. I decided to slide down this rope the stupid way with the pickaxe. It is unfortunately not working. And, per usual, I tried it again. And what do you know? I fell and hit a rock Not even the water. I hit a rock. Golly. They then tried to teach me how to swim again, even though I know, because I was swimming earlier. For God knows how long. Like 20 minutes. And then, yeah, I climbed this. Of course, expert climber. Like a gorilla. And I climbed back up. And here we are. Back up. Not tweaking like an absolute idiot. And as you can see, I am sliding down this rope. Yes, pay attention to me sliding down this rope. It's very unique. I wonder why I didn't do that the first time. But yeah, I walked through all this blue shit and I was like, whoa, this looks so cool. And then I saw this and I was like, oh, look at this. This looks like a real good raid room. I hate the raid rooms though. And I was like, oh, there's a gate. They're prepping me up for a boss fight or some shit. I went through this little gate and I tried to raise it quicker. And then I went over here and I saw this chest and I was like, what? They're giving me stuff right now? That's neat. And I got some gold. This other stuff. I got a crystal. I got all this other stuff. And yeah, I got this stuff. Yep. This stuff. And then I went ahead and opened this gate right here. And I was like, let's go, boss fight. I saw water and I was like, boss fight in water? And then I was like, oh, this is the end of the level. I recognize this. And yeah, said me. And I started swinging around like on this, like a little monkey. And yeah, I completed this first outpost. And like an absolute pussy, I ended it right here. You know why? Because I spent too much time in the beginning and my head started to hurt. I spent too much time looking for that little falcon. And then my head started to hurt because I was playing on VR for too long. Listen, that happens. Your head starts hurting whenever you're on VR for too long. You gotta admit, that happens. But yeah, I saw these little map thingamajigs, and I was like, what? What's this? What's this? And yeah, I was stalling pretty much again. Well, I wasn't stalling, but I was just being stupid and walking around and exploring and getting sidetracked. That's my problem with these VR games. I always get sidetracked because I'm like, there's so many cool stuff. Tried to do the flying dive strike or whatever again. And I was using my telekinesis and forgot other stuff again. Then I put this in here again, seeing if I could buy something with one of these crystals I have. And then I recognized that I cannot because, well, I just can't. I don't know if I can't afford it. Apparently I need more than that. Yep. Alright, hurry up, me. Do whatever you need to do. Oh yeah, I recognize this part real well. I came over here, I got in the attic, and then I left. And then I came over here, and I searched for the pirate hat that used to be here. I do remember it being there. And then I recognized I can take off my clothes. And I had an idea. Can I take off my pants? I was trying to see where to take off my pants from. Then I saw it right there. Then I decided that's going to be my intro. That's going to be my intro right there. I just swing off all my clothes. Yeah, genius, isn't it? Genius. Anyways, that's pretty much where this video is going to end. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. Honestly, I'm very sorry that you couldn't hear my real-time reactions and shit, because they were pretty interesting. And it was pretty funny whenever I hit my hand, I meant, on the objects around me. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye, guys. Thank you for watching.